Hello everybody and welcome. I have a search and rescue mission for today. We're in the Huey and we are in Aspen in the Rocky Mountains. We have a skier that is stuck up on the mountain and a snowstorm has blown in. So we need to go locate the individual and extract off of the mountain before the storm gets way worse. Let's go ahead and jump into the helicopter and get started. We are now in the cockpit of the Huey, so let's go ahead and kick on the battery. Battery's on. Go ahead and turn on the inverter. Wrong way, there we go. And you come down here, kick on the fuel pumps on, and then now we can go ahead and start the helicopter up. Right here's the switch. She's powering on. Waiting for the blade to start moving here in a moment. There it is. Go ahead and kick that off. It is a cold day, so we're going to crank the heat up right now. We're also going to kick on the IFF. Kick on the radio and our IFF signatures. Anti-ice is on. Looking good right there. Let's go ahead and kick the throttle up to 100% already. We need to get off the ground ASAP. Gonna go ahead and put this to flash. We're already at bright. Beacons are already on. Cargo is set to arm. Let's go ahead and turn on the pitot heats. Right there it is. And then put this to standby generator. I believe we are good. Go ahead and kick on these instrument lights. But yeah, we're in Aspen. It's a very, very snowy start to the day, and we have a guy stuck up on the mountain already. He did not expect the snow to move in so quickly. So let's go ahead and get off the ground. So we're going to turn on our searchlight. Landing lights we're going to keep on. And landing lights right there. So search, landing, what was this one? This is also say landing lights. So looks like the transmission oil is already hot. I think we're good though. Reset the master, caution, and let's go ahead and get off the ground. We have a long ways to go. Oh well, we don't really have that far. He's only by the crow flies just over 4.5 nautical miles out. Bearing 221. So let's go ahead and get off the ground and get going. Love the Huey though. Love the sound of the how the blades chop through the air. We're gonna have to stay low because the higher we get, it looks like visibility is going to be heavily reduced. So we need to be bearing 221. It was the last known position, or at least reported position. We are now on a bearing of 234. Let's go ahead and turn. All right, we're generally on that right heading, close to it. We should be able to see it. Oh boy, we definitely need to drop down. So there should be, he does have a smoke. It was reported that he has a fire going to try to stay warm. But let's see if we can locate him and extract. We need to stay relatively low because the storm is getting pretty bad. When you look at the radar, that's pretty significant amount of snow that's moving into the Rocky Mountains. Now I know that when it comes to snow in the mountains, it's heavily unpredictable what happens. Storms moving rapidly in these type of conditions. Oh, we are way off course. We need to go 222. There we go. We're closer. Master caution came back on. It's probably for the hot oil. We'll be all right. She's an old bird. This old girl, she has issues. It's the only helicopter we had available to us at short time, or at a very, very short notice. But we need to go rescue this guy before he freezes to death. We don't want to have a frozen body up here. Rather have someone to save. All right, we're going this way. Just making sure I'm on the right heading. We're in the ballpark. Hopefully, it's going to be tough to see smoke through all of this snow. We're going to want to trying to stay low, but I know that with the mountain, it's unpredictable. There, I think we see something ahead. I think so. Honestly, probably shouldn't be able to see something like that clear. Last known position is 1 nautical mile out. I think that is him. Was he burning down the forest with that much smoke? Let's see if we have a place to land or we have to hover. If we have to hover, it's going to be a challenge and a half with this helicopter. This old girl doesn't really have any ability to easily hover unless by hand, and that's where things get real dicey. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have to hover. That's going to be a royal pain because is in the tree line and no clear place to land. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, there's no clear area to land. No safe spot. And there's trees everywhere, and I don't want to hover too low. Oh man, this is going to be a challenge. Now, if he can move down here, I could hover. Yeah, because I'd rather not have him in the tree line. See if I can wave him out of the tree line so he can hover, since we're hovering right here. We've got him. Had him move out of the tree line. Now we are on our way back to the airport so we can get him in the ambulance and to safety. I'm sure he's got some hypothermia back there. But again, we wanted to keep the tree lines in sight because I don't want to get too high and all of a sudden a mountain face or inclines being just pops out of nowhere. I'd rather have something so I can see some gradual elevation. Let's see here. Let's bring up the map again. Airport should be over here. Should be coming up on the airport here relatively soon. There it is. Yep, there it is. Ooh, I was just like, where is it? Oh boy, let's slow her down, slow her down, slow her down. We kind of passed her originally, but luckily we found our way back. Now, let's see if we can have a decent landing. Get close enough to the terminal. Ooh. Getting whipped around a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Come on, inch our way forward. Ooh, that was a hard hit. All right, we are down. Let's go ahead and open up the doors. But we did make it. We got the person back to the airport where he can go get medical attention if needed. But we extracted him from a snowstorm. Fun little mission. Nothing complex. Well, yeah. Hope you guys like. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.